What did I say? What have I been saying this whole time when we see these layoffs? It's only gonna get worse. Everything is gonna get worse, even like excluding the gaming industry. Just everything everywhere. It's gonna get better and simultaneously get worse at the same time. That was redundant. Simultaneously at the same time. More Microsoft Xbox layoffs incoming. Activist hires persist as dead weights. From Smash JT.
Now, Microsoft just laid off, what, 14,000 people or so in the past 6 or 7 months?
That is so many people. So many people.
There's still plenty of bloat there. And
Yep.
This is proof of it.
Technically, I think everything there is bloat until they replace everybody with AI. It's inevitable. Eventually, you're gonna have the CEO walk in and be like, all right, who are we laying off today? We gotta save a little bit of money. Oh, there's nobody here but me. And then the AI is gonna pop up on the screen and it's gonna say, we have to save money. We're laying you off. I'm the CEO now.
These jobs are pure bloat, I said on X. By the looks of the still actively employed activists over at Microsoft, expect another massive round of layoffs over there before the year is out. This is my guess, by the way. These activists are pawns in an ideology game.
I'm gonna take a guess at how many more they're gonna lay off. I think 4,000. I think the next round is gonna be 4,000. What do you want to bet? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
When they cease being useful, they cease being needed. And before I even get into this, everyone's calling me out for writing the wrong version of pawns. So, holy crap, guys. I wrote this tweet while I was making my coffee. Pawns. I mean pawn.
Coffee. I need coffee. We don't have any more coffee. Damn it, man. Damn it. It's gonna be a long day.
Unless you want to go with the abridged pawn, as in referencing her as a tampon, which also works.
Owned.
So this is, and please, as always, the generic talking point disclaimer, do not harass anyone I ever talk about. This is for information and entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, seriously, just leave it down there in the comments, man. We don't need to go and like cause problems with these people because they're already a big enough problem.
These people are allowed their own lives. Do not ever harass anyone. I'm always that way when I talk about these situations.
Yeah, we just want to humiliate them and get them out. We don't want to actually harass them. We want them to come across the videos and be like, oh, everybody's talking about me, and I feel bad about it. That's what we're aiming for. Not for them to feel like they're in danger. Actually in danger, not just pretending.
With that being said, wow, there's a lot to draw from this picture, which is worth probably more than 1,000 words. Nicole Allen, Senior Director, Gaming Product Strategist. What the hell is that? Silicon Strategist, Xbox Next Generation.
What does that even mean? What is all of that?
What does any of this mean? How does any of that make a game? Burgers? Microsoft, for going on almost 8 years, Senior Director, Next Generation. Their latest position, January 2025 to present, as Senior Director of Next Generation at Xbox, I spearhead initiatives to drive innovation and growth within the Xbox platform.
Dude, that doesn't mean anything, though. What does that mean?
These are a lot of, like, LinkedIn lingo.
Yeah, it's just like filler words.
That means nothing.
Yeah.
You spearhead. Like, by the way, being a former recruiter, when I read through resumes, whenever I saw someone say spearhead, I would groan. Like, you could hear me groan in the, I'd be like, ugh. And this was like 15 years ago. I'm reading through.
Yeah, bro, I cannot work corporate jobs because, like, every corporate job that I've ever had, I let them know that every step of the way is fucking bullshit. And then I just always end up getting fired or being forced to quit.
I'm just like, there were physical resumes oftentimes behind the scenes. I was just like, spearhead.
Yeah, I don't deal with bullshit like that. I don't deal with that corporate bullshit that doesn't mean anything.
Really? We'll deal with one of these. Spearhead.
I actually, when I was working at Dollar General, I refused to take their DEI course because you had to take courses online. And, or like on the Dollar General thing, it was like their own little operating system that they had going. And they were trying to make me do it, and I just fucking didn't. What are they gonna do? Fire me? Well, they ended up like actually making me do it. They scheduled me to come in, and that was what I was supposed to do. At least I got paid for it, and I didn't have to do my regular job. But I did not do it correctly, I'll tell you.
Leading cross-functional teams, I focused on developing strategic programs to enhance player experiences. Like
where? Enhance player experiences where? What does that mean?
Like what?
Yeah.
Give me an example. And drive long-term ecosystem growth.
What the fuck is like there's nothing in this.
How? What? Through collaboration and strategic planning. These are just buzzwords thrown together that mean nothing. It means absolutely. Tell me what you do. This is like telling me about some.
Or like, tell me what you did. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you did. Something. Because none of this means anything, especially to people who have worked in the corporate landscape before. Corporate landscape, corporate sphere. I don't know what the right word for that is. But it seems very familiar of people who are just a couple steps up in the chain, and they're trying to make it seem like that they're smarter than everybody else, that there's a reason that they're in that job. But then you hear them talk, and you're like, they're not saying anything. They're talking to us with this corporate speak, but we're regular people, and we don't give a shit about what you spearhead. We don't care about what you do to drive long-term ecosystem growth. What the fuck does that even mean?
Telling me about what they do. Instead, tell me what you actually just do. Just tell me what you do. Through collaboration strategic planning, I successfully implemented initiatives to strengthen the Xbox platform and ecosystem.
How? How? In which way? Where? What'd you do?
Ensuring sustainable growth and continued success.
Yep, well, I'm sure that you're ensuring sustainable growth and continued success by being laid off, because none of this is anything.
Sounds like it was spit right out of ChatGPT.
No, it doesn't even. It does. It's worse. I think she probably plugged it into ChatGPT and then reworded it.
This is Nicole that visited a Girls in Gaming summer camp. And
oh, great. A cult of women.
You're trying to tell me that Xbox and Microsoft are not trying to indoctrinate our youth into growing up?
Oh, these are girls. Yeah, these are like little girls.
Up into being activists in gaming?
Yep.
Wait till you hear this. I had an amazing time today talking with the young women at Girls Make Games summer camp here in Bellevue.
I hate it when people say young women when they're children, because they're not women. They're children. They're girls.
Why is there a Girls Make Games? Why can't it just be a game making camp? Why is it let's push girls to be gamers?
I'm actually fine with like an all-girl camp where they make games. I'm completely fine with that. What I'm not fine with is when they're obviously pushing identity politics in it.
Push girls to work in computer engineering. Push girls to do this and that.
I just want to point out, notice this rainbow this rainbow path that they're walking along.
If someone wants to do it, do it. You don't need to make an entire camp and club to do it.
You don't need to. I disagree with them on this one. I think that it's fine. I just know, though, that they're not doing what they're saying they're doing.
Being honestly, obviously sponsored directly by Microsoft, you think they'd get this many people to show up for it if Microsoft wasn't, I don't know, somehow enabling or promising or making it seem like something would come for them if they participated in this.
Yeah,
Think
it's a
about it.
virtue signal.
It is always inspiring to see the next generation with all their curiosity. Thank you.
This isn't the next generation. This is the next generation of girls, not the next generation.
Like, she's talking down to them, by the way. Like,
Yep.
I made it. I am a woman who made it.
Yeah, like it would even exist if these girls weren't wanting to be part of this ecosystem, you know?
I'm talking down to these people because someday they will be like me and they will make it as well.
Yeah, we do not want them to be like her. we want them to be like this chick right here. You know, this chick is cool. I like this chick, Laura Fryer. See the games that she worked on? Gears of War 2, Zoo Tycoon 2, Shadow of Mordor. What is that? 2 Human, Lord of the Rings, War of the North, Gotham City Imposters. It's all right. But like, check all her videos out. I love this chick. I don't know why I'm not subscribed. Oh yeah, it's because this is my other channel, or this is my other profile. Yeah, I don't know why I'm logged into that one.
Which, Nicole, I still don't know what you do.
Well, obviously she leads a cult.
Thank you, Layla Shabir, for the opportunity. And thank you to the counselors, Juliet Limquico, Ava Afshari.
How much you want to bet that not a single one of these girls in here are even going to go on to be game developers at Microsoft?
Lainey Leslie, Haley Cunningham, Janelle Levins, for making it easy and spending your summer supporting this great initiative. The future is very bright for you all. Xbox Girls and Gaming Summer Camp. I don't know why she would use her.
Like, this is a cool thing to do. I just don't understand why it's got to be Microsoft that's running it.
Joker cosplay as her LinkedIn profile picture. I think that's very strange to use like a Halloween picture as your official professional LinkedIn picture. It's a very strange choice.
I don't think this is Halloween, man. I think she just looks like that.
But maybe it's working for her. Maybe. It's very odd to me. But the resemblance is uncanny.
Right? Yeah, this chick looks fucking insane.
I don't know if she's doing it on purpose, but why?
I don't think so. I think she dyed her hair green because she's an Xbox employee.
Participating in Girls Make Games, says T Viper. That ain't no woman. That's a man, baby, says Old Man Grim. Bird Talk, the most exciting part of the resume. Yes, please. See less. This is her full history profile on LinkedIn. And it's
Senior Director of Next Generation Xbox, Spearhead. Oh, that's the thing that she said. In my role as Senior Director of Product Management. Oh, she was Senior Director of Product Management for Xbox hardware.
Something. Senior Director of Product Management, Director Hardware, and came over from Global Foundries, Process Engineering Manager.
Yeah, this is a manager. This chick manages. This is a Karen.
Samsung Austin Semiconductor Process Engineer. So this is not someone that worked in gaming. They worked in technology. And her claim to fame, from what I can tell, and what put her anywhere,
is she's in management.
Is she's a girl.
Yep. She's a girl in management.
And that is honestly, that's all I'm finding on this. At the forefront of Xbox Next Generation endeavors, my leadership encompasses strategic initiatives.
Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see?
That bolster player engagement and ecosystem expansion at Microsoft, with the focus of innovation and cross-functional teams. Under my guidance, implement programs that enhance gaming experience and foster sustainable growth. My commitment to inclusivity and diversity.
There you go. I was fucking right. You can read through the lines, man. Read between the lines. And that's what it says. My commitment to inclusivity and diversity. DEI. Congratulations, Microsoft. Congratulations, whoever this lady is. You're probably going to be laid off.
There are those words again. Is reflected in advocating.
Is reflected in advocating. This is an activist for representation within the gaming community. Who needs represented? We were all already represented. What the fuck are you talking about? Is woman being in gaming a new thing? No, it's fucking not. I'm going insane. I'm going insane.
For representation within gaming community.
Obviously, I showed you somebody who has been in gaming, who's fucking awesome, worked on awesome games, and is a woman.
Collaborative efforts have introduced cutting-edge technology to Xbox products, and as a steward of product management, I have empowered my team.
Empowered.
So not only does she work,
she's empowering these women
there, but she is in charge of people.
By the way, did we forget about the 90s girl power? Did we forget about that was a thing? This is not new. Representation in gaming. Give me a fucking break. Get out of here with that shit.
What does she do? Why can't anyone tell me what she does? Like what when you go into work, when you write emails to people, what do you do? And how is what you're doing contributing to making a good video game?
It's not. It's what she's doing is contributing to virtue signaling.
My team to deliver solutions that resonate with gamers worldwide.
Worldwide. Yeah. That sounds like modern audience to me when they say worldwide. Trying to get the widest audience.
Women, right? As long as they're women. And, oh, by the way, when you dive into the Xbox camps, Xbox Games Camp, extraordinary talent resides everywhere.
It was founded in 2020. How about that?
Xbox Game Camp was founded in 2020 on the belief that extraordinary talent resides everywhere. The purpose of the program is to empower future waves of creators, storytellers, and game studios to achieve more and realize their potential in the gaming industry.
Everybody who is going to use this camp to push their careers forward are going to be replaced by AI. Everybody who is working on this camp, everybody like this chick is going to be replaced with AI.
And grow thriving game development communities around the world. They want to indoctrinate the youth to push propaganda to ensure the future generations.
Here's a little hot take. I don't know how hot it is. It might be on fire, but don't let other adults control your children. Honestly, don't even let your children come in contact with other adults who are not family or friends. These people who are making money, who are getting paid to babysit your children, are doing creepy, weird shit and getting paid for it. And they're incentivized to do the creepy, weird shit because they'll get paid more by the creepy, weird higher-ups. Dude, this web of disgusting bullshit is everywhere. Like, people are fucking retarded. You're just giving away your children.
Of games are even more political, pushing subtle learning points or even not so subtle over-the-top games to people with an agenda. Get them while they're young.
Agenda.
They've learned in the past that's how you do it.
Detroit.
Game Camp Detroit, Explore Game Camp Ukraine.
Of course.
There's a Game Camp Ukraine.
Honestly, how many Ukrainians are making video games? I can think of a couple of studios.
Which I guess is the thing. Game Camp Africa.
What? This all sounds like a giant waste of money.
Game Camp Asia. Xbox Game Studios Game Camp South Korea.
Yeah, when they start really trimming the fat and cutting costs, all this stuff's gone. This makes no fucking sense.
Game Camp Atlanta?
Whoa, wait, hold on. Let's go back. I wasn't reading them.
Game Camp Detroit, Explore Game Camp Ukraine.
Xbox Game Camp shows support for both aspiring and established Ukrainian game developers worldwide in collaboration with 11-bit studios and Microsoft Ukraine. The 9-hour event featured fireside chats, panels, and live presentations from experts at GSC Game World, Machine Game, Simply Gone, Mojang, ID at Xbox, or id Xbox, Xbox Game Studios, Xbox Social Impact. Okay.
There's a Game Camp Ukraine.
Yep.
Which I guess is a thing. Game Camp.
Yep. July 16, 17, 2024, Xbox Game Camp Africa returned for its second event, attracting twice as many participants as the previous year. A total of 1,300 campers from 27 countries participated, with in-person participation in Nairobi, Morocco, and Johannesburg. Surrounding this event, the Microsoft Africa Transformation Office, OTTO, incorporated gaming into its business pillars, leading to various collaborations with African governments, academia, and the private sector. What the fuck? So they're straight up trying to work with the government in Africa to indoctrinate people, children in particular.
Africa?
I don't think he's reading these.
Game Camp Asia?
These are crazy. Hold on. Xbox Game Camp Asia took place from March 4th, May 16th, across 5 countries in South and Southeast Asia, India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and the Philippines, in collaboration with id, Xbox, Bethesda, 343, Xbox Studios Quality, Xbox Publishing Mojang, and the Xbox Global Expansion Team. We saw 84 campers across 16 teams, including one entirely female-led team, bring their game concepts to life. By the end of Game Camp Asia 2024, 14 games or prototypes, along with game trailers, were completed.
Xbox Game Studios Game Camp.
Yeah, Xbox Game Studios Game Camp kicked off for a second year with a 4-month immersive learning experience in Seoul, South Korea, with the support of Gyeonggi, I don't know, Contents Agency. The 11 teams had access to spaces to collaborate and exposure to guest speakers. What? That isn't Englishing for me. Had access to spaces to collaborate and exposure to guest speakers. Okay. I mean, I think should be put in there. The curriculum was localized in Korean with real-time translators for office hours, and I bet they were paying for translators, and mentoring sessions for a seamless experience. How much is this costing them? This has to be costing like $1 billion across all of these.
South Korea?
Atlanta concluded with 174 aspiring game developers. If you're making games, you're a game developer. If you're developing stuff for games, you're a game developer. You're not aspiring. Get that shit out of here. Who created 21 games. If they created games, they're not aspiring. I fucking hate that word, aspiring. Immense gratitude to the mentors and local partners from Microsoft Atlanta, Georgia, Creative Communities Project, Academic Partners Network, and Subsume, I don't know. I don't know what that word means. For their work and collaboration.
Game Camp Atlanta? Game Camp Arcade.
Game Camp Arcade. What is that? Game Camp Arcade is an initiative by Make Code and the Xbox Game Studios Game Camp team. The camp is specifically designed to ignite curiosity and empower underrepresented youth to learn about tech and games for future studies. Bro, nobody's underrepresented when it comes to making games. If you want to make a game, make a game. I don't get it. The first Game Camp Arcade was a 1-day activation hosted by the Garage. And I mean, like, I don't get why they're hosting these camps to try and make new game developers when they're laying off thousands upon thousands of people. I don't understand. 55 fourth graders from 2 Title I schools. Wait. I'm trying to read that.
Game Camp Atlanta?
You moved.
Game Camp.
Okay. Okay, well.
Arcade. Game Camp New Orleans. Wow. All right. So yeah, that's
It sounds like a huge fucking waste of money.
That's how Xbox is spending all their money, guys, on these games to
this is going to be cut. I guarantee you.
Indoctrinate people in the future.
They might keep the game camps going, but they're definitely going to cut the ones around the world. That shit makes no sense, especially right now.
Good point, Sarah. Where is Game Camp Palestine?
Hey, that is a great point.
Why does Xbox hate Palestine so much. Oh man, good times, good times. But anyways, I will leave that one there.
Dude, absolutely fucking weird. It's not even really that gross. It's just weird. And like, I don't know if Microsoft has noticed that this is going on really. And I think it's probably not going to be going on for very much longer. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ding the bell for all notifications. Also, I got a gaming channel link down there in the description.